Hello dear students, let's start the topic structure of some coordinate molecules. This topic from chapter 2 of class 10th in subject chemistry. Let's open your book and come on the page number 35. Now, formation and structure of some coordinate molecules. For example, ammonium ions, NH4 plus ammonium ions. You know that nitrogen has the electronic configuration 2 5. Hydrogen has only 1 electrons. So nitrogen required 3 electrons to complete their octet, and hydrogen required 2 electrons to complete their duet. That conditions how the bond is formed. Now nitrogen has 5 valence electrons, 1 2 3 4 and 5, and hydrogen has the 1 valence electron, 1. This hydrogen has 1, this hydrogen has 1, this hydrogen has 1. Now 1 electron by the hydrogen and 1 electron by the nitrogen is shared between nitrogen and hydrogen, and it is same for the other three hydrogens. So there are 3 covalent bonds formed between nitrogen and hydrogen. Nitrogen and 3 hydrogens, 3 covalent bonds formed. Hydrogen obtains their duet. This hydrogen also obtained their duet. This hydrogen also obtained their duet. And nitrogen obtains their octet, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So all this is satisfied. But here these 2 electrons do not share by the hydrogen to any other atom. So these 2 electrons, these 2 unshared electrons is called the lone pair of electrons. Here hydrogens share electrons, but these 2 non-shared electrons. This is called the lone pair of electrons. Now these lone pair of electrons are involved in the formation of coordinate bonds. So here electron dot structural diagram of ammonium ion. Now this is the structure of the ammonia. We have already studied that. This is the lone pair of electrons. One hydrogen came to this ammonia. This hydrogen have the positive charge. That means this hydrogen have lack of any electrons. So this hydrogen required 2 electrons to fulfill their duet. In that conditions, that hydrogen comes near to these ammonia molecules, and this lone pair of electron is completely transferred to the hydrogen by this nitrogen atom and form a coordinate bond between nitrogen and hydrogen. And hydrogen have positive charge, then that positive charge is common on this ammonium ions. So this coordinate bond is denoted by an arrow. In this arrow, the direction so that nitrogen donate the lone pair of electron and hydrogen accept the lone pair of electrons. So this form the coordinate bond, and this single bond is a covalent bond. So in these molecules, in ammonia molecule, covalent and coordinate bond both are present. Now another example. Now here is the orbit structural diagram on page number 36 of the ammonia molecules. Nitrogens and hydrogen has only 1 valence electron. Nitrogen has 5 valence electrons, 1 2 3 4 5. So one electron of nitrogen shared with the one electron of hydrogens. Same for this, same for this. And this one pair of electrons which is not shared by the nitrogen to any other hydrogen in ammonia molecules, and this unshared electron is called lone pair of electrons. This unshared pair or this lone pair of electron is available in the ammonia, so ammonia should be form a coordinate bond if one acceptor molecule or acceptor atom will be available. Here the hydrogen ions, these hydrogen ions H plus do not have any valence electrons. They lack of 2 electrons. So this ammonia molecules forms a coordinate bond with the hydrogen, and nitrogen donate the lone pair of electron to the hydrogen, and they form the ammonium ion NH4 plus NH4 and plus ammonium ion. Now another example is the hydronium ion. Hydronium ions. In hydronium ions, 3 hydrogens and 1 oxygen atoms are involved. So you know that the electronic configuration of the oxygen is 2,6. First, the oxygen and hydrogens formed a water molecules. Here, electron dot structure diagram of the water molecules. So here, 1 oxygens and 2 hydrogens, they form the water molecules, and that water molecules, in water molecules the oxygen has the same 6 valence electrons. They required 2 electrons to fulfill their octet, and hydrogen has 1 valence electrons. Hydrogen required 1 electrons more to fulfill their duet. So oxygen and hydrogen share 1 electrons. Here oxygen and hydrogen share 1 electrons, and in this case hydrogen complete their duet. This hydrogen also complete their duet. Oxygens also complete their octet. So oxygen is also satisfied, hydrogen is also satisfied. Now in oxygen, these two electrons which is not shared by any other hydrogen, and this one pair of electron and this one pair, there are 2 pairs of electrons unshared, remain unshared, and this 2 pair of electron is called the lone pair of electron. Now when H plus ion, hydrogen ions, came near to the H2O, then oxygen have, this H2O have 2 lone pair of electrons, and this hydrogen have lacking 2 electrons. So they required 2 electrons, and they already have the 2 electrons. So in that cases, oxygens, the lone pair electrons of the oxygens, 1 lone pair electron of the oxygens transfer to the hydrogens, and they form the coordinate bonds. So here coordinate bond showing this arrow, coordinate bond, and they form a molecules or ions called the hydronium ion, H3O plus ion. So this is all about the structure of. Now the orbital structural diagram of the hydronium ion. Now this is the orbital diagram of the oxygen, and this one is the orbital diagram of the hydrogen. This one is also for hydrogens. Now here the shared electrons, here also shared electrons between hydrogen and oxygen, between hydrogen and oxygens. Here unshared electrons, 2 pair of unshared electrons, this is called the lone pair of electron. When hydrogen ion came H plus, then they lack of 2 electrons, and they want to duet. So in that cases, this lone pair of electrons by the oxygen is transferred to the hydrogen, and they form a coordinate bond between oxygen and hydrogen, and this molecule is called the hydronium ion, H3O+. Now this is all about the structure of coordinate bond. Okay, thank you.